Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am here. I apologize for being a couple minutes late. I used my ring light stand over the weekend for our community support group, and so it was all out of whack this morning, and I, had to get it straight. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Drive. It's Friday and I'm super excited. I couldn't see how much I was showing y'all, but here's the ears for today. I'm going through all of my ears because I still haven't done anything with my glasses, y'all, but I got my eyes fixed so I don't have to wear my glasses anymore. And so I'm just going through all of my ears and sharing them with y'all. And so here's the ears for today that I'm going to tell you about in a second. But welcome to the Daily Drive. I get super excited for every day of the Daily Drive, but I get really excited on Friday to bring y'all some Freedom Friday fun and help and all of that. And so today is going to be no different. And so if you are new to the Daily Drive, I was diagnosed with anxiety in 2010, and for the last, I'd say about 2.5 years now, I've been on kind of a personal growth journey to figure out my own anxiety and understand what I can do to help myself. And kind of in the process of that, I created my Daily Drive worksheet that works for me and shared it with some of my friends. And it turns out it works for other people because it gives you the 3 things that are super important to driving you through the day, which are an intentional thought, goals, and a focus for the day, and gratitude. And so I also bring you some mindset help along with that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here live. And so I like to bring y'all Freedom Friday information on Fridays. So when you jump on, say hey. When you, good morning, hey, whatever. If you're watching the replay, say hey. But that's why I do the Daily Drive, and it's just come to help me realize that this is my purpose and that I am living into my purpose every single day and receiving that energy. And so we're going to get more into that, but let's get to the ears, right? Give me a hashtag share your ears if you are watching. But these are the ears that were next up. So since I got my eyes fixed, I can comfortably wear all of my ears again. And so I am just going through all of my ears and sharing them with y'all. They are bordering the ceiling around not the ceiling, but the top of the wall around our living room. And so I'm on to the next wall in the living room now. And these were the next ones up. And these are one of the first pairs of ears I got when we first started going to Disney World together, my husband and I. I didn't get to go to Disney when I was younger. I went to Universal a couple times, and that was super fun, but I didn't ever get to go to Disney when I was younger. And so when my husband and I got together and started dating, he told me that his sister is a cast member and that his family lived down there and would I want to go down. And so that just started our couple obsession with Disney. And so if you know me, you know that I love all things pink, I love all things glitter, and I also love all things zebra print. And so the first time that we went to, good morning, Mama Kay, that's my mama-in-law. The first time that my husband and I went to Animal Kingdom together, I saw these zebra print ears and I had to get them. We just snagged them while we were there walking around. And then again, I realized that it wasn't really comfortable to wear them with my glasses. So this is one of the first times that I've actually worn them. You can't really tell on here really, but fun fact, if you feel these, you can feel that the inside foam thing. So it's supposed to be caved in on this side, because it's ears and then be out on this side. But if you feel it, you can feel that it's caved in on this side and caved in over here on this side. So they're backwards. This one should be flipped around because the inside part's over here. You can kind of tell when I push, it's caved in here and out over here. And on this one, it's caved in over here and out over here. So they're backwards, but I don't care because I still love them and they've just been hanging on our ceiling. And you're going to see ones that look similar to these, again, because I actually have 2 pair that look like this, because after I got these, I guess they updated the fabric or something, and so the fabric's slightly different. So you'll see another version of these next time I'm on the daily drive. But these are one of the first pairs of ears that I got at Disney. The first time we went to Animal Kingdom. They're backwards. This ear should be flipped around this way because it's caved in over here, but I love it. It gives it a little extra like uniqueness. No, not very many people are gonna have ears that are like that. But anyway, so those are those. The first time we went to Animal Kingdom, I grabbed these ears, and so now I get to wear them, and I love them. My zebra print ears. So let's get to Freedom Friday, right? Because we want to get to the mindset help. And I love talking about Freedom Friday because freedom, true freedom, freedom that's going to allow you to attract all of the things that are intended for you in the universe. Freedom comes in your mind first. You're not going to attract the abundance that's there for you. You're not going to attract the financial freedom, the emotional freedom, the relationship freedom, whatever it is, until you figure out that internal freedom first, right? Because what's going to happen when you're not in that good emotional space? You're going to handle things differently, right? And so when we're talking about freedom, we're talking about internal freedom in your mind, because when you create freedom and safety in your mind first by becoming aware of your thoughts and then redirecting them towards the energy that you want to focus on. That's why goals are one of the 3 main parts of the daily drive, and these are daily, tangible, achievable, small step goals that will be crossed off today. It's not the place for your big overall goal or things that you need to do next week. That's for your planner, your poster board, whatever, right? So when you have your roadmap of your daily small step goals, you can redirect your focus towards those things using your intentional thought and your gratitude and your goals, right? So that's why it's so important just to have that internal freedom and internal focus so that you can redirect your energy. And the things that I did to kind of become aware of my thoughts were just things like journaling, whether it's an actual notebook or whether it's just opening a note in my phone and letting out whatever I'm thinking about. I am okay with talking about my mental health, so I also bring it to my blog on dailydrivecoaching.com, and that's kind of therapeutic for me. But it's just being aware of how you are thinking, because when you're aware of how you're thinking, you can turn that autopilot brain off, right? And you can focus in the other direction. Your thoughts can go the same way on autopilot as like when you drive the same route to work every day for like 6 years. And so you realize one day that like you're at work and you don't remember the drive there because you're just on autopilot and you're just going, right? Your brain is the same way. When you don't take control of those thoughts and redirect them, that autopilot just stays there. And what happens? You spiral. You keep going out of control. So freedom starts in your mind first. And once you've created that freedom, that safety, that ability to focus your energy, then all of the freedom in all of the other senses, financial, relationship, right? The things I just mentioned, all of that freedom will start to come to you. So I love to talk about Freedom Friday because freedom starts in your mind first, right? So today, preparing for what I was going to talk about this morning is no different really than any other day that I do the daily drive, because I get on Netflix and find a documentary to watch, right? And sometimes it's murder documentaries, sometimes it's prison documentaries, sometimes it's documentaries about, like famous celebrities that I've, been interested in or whatever. Today, I found one on Netflix. I think it's in like the new section. I think it was a new one, but it's called This Is Pop. Okay. And I talked last time I was on here about, or I don't know, maybe it was whenever I was talking about Notorious B.I.G., right? When I talked then that I was born in 1985, so I think of myself as like an 80s and 90s baby, right? So when I saw something called This Is Pop and then read the description that it was about all of these like 80s and 90s music icons that I loved. I was like, all right, I'm in, okay? And side note, I'm not talking about the music aspect, but music is absolutely an amazing, useful tool for unlimiting your mind and changing and redirecting your energy, okay? There's vibrations in music that affect the things in your body. There's moods that are evoked with the bands, the lyrics, the songs that you listen to, right? So music is such a great outlet for freeing up your mind, whether you need to listen to like just some calming instrumental music, whether you need to listen to worship music, whatever it is. I make it a point daily to listen to some of my favorite songs, to listen to music that gives my energy a boost, to listen to worship music that gets my spiritual energy in check. So music is such a great tool for unlimiting and freeing your mind. So if you've got some good music that pumps you up, that inspires you, let me know in the comments. I love learning about new music, whatever kind it is. If you look at my playlist, you're like, what kind of chick is she? Because I'm like all over the place, okay? I don't discriminate. I listen to what I like and what I connect with. And it could be country, it could be rap, it could be worship music, it could be ska, it could be R&B, like whatever. It's what gives me the energy, right? So random side note, music is an amazing tool for unlimiting and freeing your energy, okay? But I was watching the show called This Is Pop, right, on Netflix. And it's like a documentary interview type thing. So they're actually talking to some of these older bands and older groups, okay? And like, I'm so excited about it already, like just talking about it. Y'all say good morning when you're on here. Let me know who I'm connecting with so I can get my energy going. But it makes me excited to talk about things that I relate to because being an 80s, 90s child, y'all, I relate to Boyz II Men, okay? Give me a 1 in the chat. Or a boys or a Boyz II Men or a Boyz II Men gif or whatever. Like, let me know if you relate to Boyz II Men, okay? When I heard End of the Road, I think I cried. Like, Boyz II Men, the lyrics, the tones, and it was in a time where a lot of people were like Milli Vanilli and everything, and you know, they came out with their like real lyrics and their real tones, and so I am inspired and relate to Boyz II Men. I listen to their lyrics. I listened to them when I was younger. They're in my playlist now. And so the first group that was interviewed on this documentary called This Is Pop is Boyz II Men. And so I got super excited about it. And they're like, you know, playing in the background all of the old Boyz II Men songs and, you know, I'll Make Love to You. Like, raise your hand if you were in middle school or singing along to I'll Make Love to You. Because I was. But, you know, I relate to that energy. I was in band when I was younger. I was in marching band. Give me a little marching band gif in the chat if you were in marching band or band. But I was in band and I love the musical part of things, the instruments, the tone. I love listening to rap music, but I also love rap music that's got like some, you know, bridge or chorus or something that, you know, someone's actually singing. And that's how Boyz II Men, you know, is. They sing, they bring the harmony, right? And so I love Boyz II Men. I love the musical inspiration behind them. I love their voices, like the tone that they present. So the first episode on this show called This Is Pop on Netflix, documentary type series, is about Boyz II Men. And so it had me just thinking about all of these different kinds of things and what got Boyz II Men. Yes, I love the Hamilton soundtrack. Mama Kay, your son listens to that in his car, in his truck. He's got that on his playlist in his truck. Yes, the Hamilton soundtrack, so good. But what got Boyz II Men to where they are, to having us be able to hear their songs, and really any other musician, right? Any other artist that's famous, any other person that's famous, right? They got to where they are because they took new opportunities, right? Something was presented to them. They heard something that they liked. They saw something that they liked. They saw something that inspired them. They saw something that made them feel creative, right? And they took new opportunities. They kept going to the next new opportunity, right? If you watch this documentary and watch the first episode about Boyz II Men, they just kept taking the next opportunity and being heard. And really, that's how any artist starts. Really, that's how any artist in any realm starts. We're talking about the Hamilton soundtrack, the people that are cast in things like that. They are just taking the next new opportunity. They're setting the fear aside so that their energy can focus on the next new opportunity. And so the thing that I want you to remember for Freedom Friday, the thing that I want you to know that is going to free up your mind on the daily is that when you wake up living in your purpose and striving to live in your purpose, redirecting your energy towards your purpose instead of the other thoughts, when you wake up living in your purpose every day, whatever your purpose is. I feel like public speaking about mental health and anxiety is my purpose in life. I'm still reeling from the energy of our live support group that we did on Wednesday, right? If your purpose is being a teacher, if your purpose is being a physical trainer, if your purpose is being a doctor, whatever your purpose is, when you wake up every day intentionally thinking about gratitude and living your purpose instead of letting the anxious thoughts take over when you wake up, you're going to free up your mind to allow the creativity to come in, the abundance to come in, the inspiration to come in, right? When you wake up every day living in your purpose and looking for the next new opportunity to push you forward, because everything is going to push you forward, right? Even if it's a new opportunity that doesn't work out, it's still going to push you forward because you're going to learn something, right? When you're on a growth journey, you're going to find 100 things that you don't like before you find the one thing that you love. And all of those things are part of the journey. So when you're putting the fear aside and taking the next new opportunity and living in your purpose and focusing your energy on that purpose, the freedom comes along with it. The universe brings the freedom to you. You are opening your energy to that freedom. So wake up every single day looking for how you can live into your purpose, giving your energy to your purpose instead of the fear, redirecting the anxious thoughts towards the energy of your purpose. And you can turn anxiety into productivity if you wake up anxious and are having a hard time redirecting those thoughts. One of the things that I do is just take small steps. So if I realize that I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like scrolling through Instagram, comparing myself to all the other girls in their bikinis and feeling sad about myself, I'm going to put my phone down and I'm going to get up and I'm going to go empty the dishwasher and put the dirty dishes into the dishwasher. And then I'm going to go fold some laundry real quick. And then I'm going to go take some trash out, right? So I'm going to turn those anxious thoughts into productive things. I'm going to get out my laptop and blog about something, right? I love writing a letter to myself. And you can see those on my blog too, because you're reminding yourself of the energy that you need to change that focus. It takes 90 seconds to shift energy and emotion in your body and brain. So you get to give yourself that much time of being your own cheerleader, being your own reminder of what your goals are, what your intentional thoughts are, what you need to remember to focus your energy. So when you wake up every single day, giving your energy to your higher purpose and not to the anxious thoughts, you're creating freedom in your mind and freedom for the universe to give you what you're entitled to have. We are all entitled to the abundance of the world. Whether you believe in God as the creator, in the powers of the universe, in Mother Nature, in whatever it is that you believe in, the sheer fact that we are all here right now in this moment created with energy means that abundance is there for us. And all we have to do is tap into it. And you do that by doing these things to unlimit your mind. And when you wake up every day looking for how you can live into your purpose, you're allowing that energy of freedom and abundance to come to you. It is work, because when you start the other thoughts, you have to redirect them. You get to redirect them, right? So it is work. But when your energy is focused on forward momentum, everything changes. I promise you, everything changes. In 2010, I was a victim to my anxiety. Everything was because of my anxiety. Whether I canceled plans, whether I felt sick, whether I didn't want to go to work. I've told y'all this before, y'all. I've had my mom, as a grown adult woman, I have had my mom call into work for me because I was anxious and didn't want to go to work. And I told her, just tell them I'm sick. Right? Like, I was a victim of my anxiety until I learned that there are things that I can do to retrain my brain and get ahead of it. I still take 60 milligrams of Cymbalta every single day. I am pro doing whatever works best for you. But there are still things that you can incorporate into your daily life that will help change your thought process. And it's practice just like anything else. But the more you do it, the longer you do it, the more consistent you are, and stop giving up and quitting on yourself. You're not just giving up on a crazy dream. You're giving up on yourself, right? So when you stop doing that, when you take quitting off the table and you commit to the practice of redirecting and retraining your mind, everything changes. I promise you. That's why this is my daily roadmap to push me through the day, to remind me that this is where my head needs to be. This is what I need to do to get there. This is where I'm going. And this is what's going to change my thought processes. We talk about gratitude every Wednesday on the Daily Drive because it literally and physically changes the chemical makeup of your body. When I need to redirect my thoughts, I turn to gratitude. So if I wake up and I'm thinking, I'm so tired, I wish I could just go back to sleep for 2 more hours. I wish there was more hours in the day. I don't want to get out of bed. When I wake up like that and I realize that, because sometimes it takes a minute, right? It takes a minute for us to realize the thoughts sometimes, right? So when I become aware, I make my brain turn to gratitude. Full gratitude, I am grateful for statements, because you need that 90 seconds, right? So I start with, I am grateful to wake up today. I'm grateful to find a new way to live out my purpose today. I'm grateful to invite abundant energy into my space today. I am grateful that I can get out of bed, make my bed, and go about my day, right? I use gratitude to redirect those thoughts. So it all goes hand in hand in there together. So when you realize what your purpose is, right? And your purpose is that thing that's deep down inside of you that you just feel the spark, the fire, the ignition. That's me coming to y'all and bringing y'all this information. I get all of those feelings inside of me. It's that thing deep down inside of you. Again, like I said, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a surgeon, whether you're a babysitter, a mom, a pastor, a mindset coach, whatever it is that ignites that little spark in you is your purpose. And when you wake up every day with the intention to find a new way to live into your purpose every day, whether it's a huge way or a small way, you are inviting that freedom and abundant energy into your space, into your life. And so I want to give you the quote that got me thinking about all of this morning. I don't remember which of the guys from Boyz II Men said it because I was kind of like doing things on my phone while listening. Excuse me. But he said, if you don't give your all, somebody else is going to give more. If you don't give your all, somebody else is going to give more. If you don't wake up every day giving your all to your purpose and new opportunities, they're going to pass you by. You're going to watch someone do what you want to be doing. If you're not waking up every single day looking for a new way to live into your purpose. So, Freedom Friday, hashtag Freedom Friday, if you're still following me, if you don't give your all, somebody else is going to give more. And you're going to watch that opportunity pass you by. And guess what? That opportunity that you watch passing you by could be the $1 million opportunity that would have changed your entire life. But you let the fear take control and didn't give it your all. And what do I mean by giving it your all? Just like I said, waking up every single day looking for some way to live into your purpose. For me, it's coming to y'all live 3 times a week. It's blogging. It is creating the support group like we just did. It's creating materials for you. I have monthly boxes coming. I have more retail coming. I have a mailer that you can get on coming that I'm creating now, because my purpose is to help the world change the view of mental health, right? Hashtag break the stigma. Mental health is just health. And that is my purpose. And so when I wake up every day invoking that energy, I'm allowing the universe to give me the freedom that I'm entitled to. Because I wake up every day looking for some way to live into my purpose. Even on Sundays, which is my Sabbath day, I still do something to live into my purpose. Even if it's just taking myself outside and doing a grounding practice for myself, right? Because that's going to get my energy in check so that I'm bringing the best of me to the world, right? So do something every single day, no matter how big or small it is, to live into your purpose. It's going to free your mind. It's going to allow you to attract the abundance, the safety, the circle of influence that you're entitled to, right? Live in your purpose every single day and watch your energy change. Y'all, if you haven't already, check out dailydrivecoaching.com. Like I was saying, I have blog posts there. You can see a backlog of all of these daily drives that I have done. You can watch my personal growth journey over the span of these daily drives. You can get all kinds of other content, see my retail, subscribe if you scroll all the way down to the bottom so that you're on my mailing list. dailydrivecoaching.com. If you're not part of my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group, just look for Becoming Unlimited on Facebook or let me know. It's a free support community where you get these daily drives, a little bit more content, other people to connect with, because you are never alone on your personal growth journey. Becoming Unlimited is on Facebook. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe for me and hit the bell to turn on notifications. Turn on notifications for all of my social media. I will never ask for any kind of fee for what I bring you here on social media. This is how I live into my purpose. The only fee that I will ask is that you offer something to the social media gods for me by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, interacting with me, being part of my circle, all of the things. I love y'all so much. I'm so grateful for you. One of the ways that I show gratitude as often as I can is with my joy jar. Everybody, I love all of y'all. You give me so much energy and life. I love connecting with you. So you always go in the joy jar. Make sure y'all are practicing gratitude every single day, right? Check out dailydrivecoaching.com to see more. And y'all, remember, when you wake up every single day looking for how you can live into your purpose, everything will change for you. You will create freedom, abundance, and shift your energy towards the future, towards forward momentum. If you don't give your all, if you don't wake up every single day looking for a way to live into your purpose, if you don't give your all, somebody else is going to give more, and your $1 million opportunity is going to pass you by. So free your mind by living into your purpose every day. If you don't give your all, somebody else is going to give more. I love y'all so much. Thank you for always, always, always being here with me and being on this journey and listening to my crazy ear stories. I'm always grateful for y'all and for all of this support. I love y'all so much. I will see you soon.